Greetings, welcome to Vivid Nightmares, where your worst nightmares come true. My name is Elena, and today I want to tell you about a terrifying experience that I lived in an abandoned theater, a place that became the scene of my deepest fears. A few years ago, during an impromptu trip through a small village lost in the mountains, I discovered by chance a ruined theater hidden in the undergrowth. Although it was worn by the passage of time, the majesty of its columns and the grandeur of its architecture immediately captivated me. As a photography aficionado, I couldn't resist the temptation to explore its mysterious depths. The afternoon was shrouded in a deathly silence as I walked through the rusty doors and into the theater. Sunlight barely managed to filter through the broken windows, painting haunting shadows on the moss-covered walls. Every footstep echoed on the rotten wooden floor, as if the theater itself were whispering forgotten secrets. I ventured onto the stage, where the torn curtain hung in an eternal gesture of expectation. As I got closer, a shiver ran down my spine. The feeling of being watched became palpable, as if the specters of former actors were still wandering backstage, rehearsing a drama that would never be performed. Determined to capture the decadent essence of the place, I started taking photos. However, as I progressed, the images on my camera seemed to distort. The blurred figures appeared on the negatives, pale, eyeless faces staring at me with an icy intensity. I tried to ignore the growing unease within me, attributing it to my imagination exalted by the phantasmagorical atmosphere of the theater. But then, as I was going through the photographs on my camera, I noticed something disturbing. In one of the images, among the empty rows of seats, the silhouette of a hunched figure, arms outstretched towards me, could be clearly distinguished. My skin crawled when I realized that I hadn't seen anyone there when I took the photo. In an attempt to remain calm, I decided to leave the theater. However, as I turned to leave, the curtain shook slightly as if a gust of wind had moved it. But there was no wind inside the building. A shiver ran through my body as the shadows seemed to close in around me, enveloping me in a darkness that threatened to devour me. With my heart pounding, I ran for the exit and walked through the doors of the ruined theater. The afternoon sun greeted me with its warm embrace, but the fear was still palpable in my chest. I looked back one last time and I would swear I saw a ghostly figure watching me from a tall window, with empty eyes still haunting me in my nightmares. Thank you for watching this video. Remember and dream of your innermost demons. Goodbye. Greetings, welcome to Vivid Nightmares, where your worst nightmares come true. My name is Elena, and today I want to tell you about a terrifying experience that I lived in an abandoned theater, a place that became the scene of my deepest fears.